Let's get into the video. Let's go.
Little Tay has always been a mystery online. For those of you who don't remember, back in 2016 to 2018, there was this little girl dubbed Little Tay who went viral after she made countless videos flexing cars, money, and designer items.
Do y'all remember Little Tay back in the days? I think it was like 2015, 16, or 17, one of those years. She was pretty entertaining little girl. Now she's much older and stuff, so I never watched this video yet. I just wanted to sit down and watch the video with you guys because I just think this might be a very interesting video because she's a very interesting person. So let's get back to the video.
You know what it is? Little Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke haters. This female kitchen is bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. This costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see, this is my closet. Everything here.
Let me tell you something. She's not acting humble. But then again, you gotta understand the reason why she's not acting humble because of she's very young and it's her age. But it doesn't matter about age. Sometimes even older people doesn't act humble. But at the end of the day, you don't have to rub it in our face. You don't have to tell us, hey, you more than our rent, or you can't afford this, do that. Nah, you don't gotta do all that. Just chill. If you got money, lay back and relax, you know, and enjoy your money. That's all you gotta do. Keep it player.
Gucci, Louis, Versace.
Now eventually it would leak that someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes to say and do these outlandish things.
Bro, wait. Go back and say like, no, you broke bitch.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
It's so crazy how people want clout so much and they will use their kids or somebody younger in their family to do this. Like, this is so crazy. Like, why would you even do this to make a young little girl like trying to curse and trying to develop her mind so quickly? You don't do stuff like that. You let a little girl stay in a little girl's place and let her grow over time. And I'm not saying people can't say bad words. We are human. Bad words can come out of our mouth. But yo, when you're young and stuff like that, it's more like a respect thing. That's all it is. More like a respect thing. Like, hey, you're too young to be saying that. What you got going on? You don't pay no bills? You just gotta chill. That's just my thoughts. And number one thing, it's not good to be fake flexing. That's another thing I knew about her. Fake flexing doesn't get you nowhere. So I don't know, man. I just don't do stuff like that. So let's get back to the video.
You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here.
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say?
That is when everyone saw behind the curtain and the girl more or less disappeared after her mother, father, and brother started catching a lot of flack from people saying this was a form of abuse. Personally, I think that her brother was the one behind the persona, but it's kind of a moot point at this time.
It's so crazy how you have an older brother and you not teaching your little sister the right ways, the right things to do. Like, you're not being a better role model for your sister. That there's a lot of older brothers out there, they're not really teaching their little sister or their little brother the right way of things. Like, it is what it is, because sometimes you got to learn to know how to do things. Sometimes it don't be people's fault, or sometimes people just want to be hard-headed. But it's crazy though, and I give fault to the mother for not stopping this, and the father. But at the end of the day, I heard there was both into it. So
And 2 years ago in 2023, she would return once again with another attempt to garner clout, where she and her brother literally faked their own deaths to try and create some buzz around the Little Tay brand.
The teen rapper, whose real name is Claire Hope and who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away.
Once this was outed as a hoax where they said they got hacked apparently, she would then return to her flexing, shit-talking ways.
5 years and y'all still broke. The goal is back. 5 years.
years, and I'm still the youngest one out.
Look how far people go to try to get clout. She faked her death. Clout is that important? Like, it's not really that serious, but you don't gotta fake your death to get some clout. Like, this is totally unnecessary.
Hating ass bitches were hating on me when I was 9 years old, talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me. So stop fucking talking. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up, and you didn't.
She also spent time saying how her dad was a horrible person, that he was allegedly posting man looking for woman ads on Craigslist, feeding her a diabolical diet, making her wear undersized clothing, and that basically both he and his girlfriend needed to be investigated by CPS due to her horrible living conditions. And I guess that was her explanation as to where she had been. Other than that, she was still chasing clout, dropping bullshit music, and with these latest antics, it really just shows the disgusting nature of our current society.
It came to a point with Lil Tay, it's like, you cannot believe nothing this person, you can't believe nothing Lil Tay is saying. It's cause Lil Tay is the type of female, she likes to get what she wants. If she don't get what she wants, she throw a little tantrum. I noticed that about her and stuff. Let's get back to the video. And I don't know if it's true, but if she would have been lying on her father like that for some clout, put two to two together. But okay.
Have now been deleted because they were against Twitter's TOS. I did screen grab them because I knew they were going to be important in the future. And so this entire situation kind of came across my radar when I saw this tweet. If this post gets 10k likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF. And I'm sure a lot of you in your head right now were thinking, well, how old is Lil Tay? It seemed like...
For 10,000 likes, you consider making an OF? For 10,000 likes. This is crazy.
Just a couple years ago, she was a very small girl. Well, as it turns out, time does fly, and this was actually posted 6 days before her 18th birthday. It seems like she's essentially been planning on having a very similar rollout as the Catch Me Outside Bad Barbie girl, who was also teasing a pay-for-play link on the days leading up to when she would be legal age to do that.
You recently started an OnlyFans account, correct? Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
Yes.
This was also her bio this time, where she says, should I drop the link on my 18th birthday, June 29th? Then she got even bolder with her messaging, sharing a photo that I'm going to have to censor.
What I want to ask myself, who is buying these OnlyFans? Who is buying these OnlyFans? Like, if you're buying Lil Tay OnlyFans, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I just personally think she's just not my type and stuff like that. And then I just personally think Lil Tay is not built for OnlyFans, to be honest with you. I'm just saying, don't beat me up. I'm just saying.
Carpenter posing nude on a Rolling Stone magazine, and she's once again asking, should I remake this on my OF if I make one on July 29th? And so she would pretty much continue with her ad campaign.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
I mean, I won't lie to you guys, anyone who was counting down to this, like they had a little timer set on their phone, needs to be investigated by the FBI. She would then run a poll asking this same question, and 2/3 of the people said don't drop that link, don't ruin the rest of your life. Because honestly, once you go down that path, people are just going to look at you in a certain way. It's going to be very hard to get respect in other realms of your life. Just ask someone like Mia Khalifa, who spent, I believe, only a couple of months in the corn industry, and she's noted multiple times how it completely destroyed her from a mental standpoint, and also really limited her future career opportunities. And then she's just saying shit that has no
Jamari
correlation.
ain't lying. Once you start OnlyFans, it's like you literally just messed up your whole career and stuff like that. OnlyFans, like, it's better a guy doing it. I'm not saying to do it. It's better a guy doing it than a female doing it, because it looks horrible on a female, but on a guy, it looks like you a player. It looks like you a pimp. You feel me? But it is my opinion. Don't beat me up.
So So I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. And this whole behavior would actually get her account suspended for around a week. But on Elon's Twitter, nothing is really forever, so she would find her way back to all the sick fucks. She would follow this up by saying, I'm 18 now, where are all the pay pigs? And to me it's just so ironic, because for years she was out here calling everyone broke, saying that they needed to get like her and get their bag up. And then the very second that she turns 18, the very second that she's eligible to do this shit, she's taking that dirty money, baby.
You already know what the f going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch!
And I just have the feeling that no one in her life is actually trying to stop her from doing this. But I would say that most sensible people would not suggest making this type of life-altering decision the very second that you can. Especially where she has other like modern-day avenues such as streaming where she can still make money. And I actually have the feeling that her loser brother is still the one behind this entire fiasco. Just look at what he said. This was apparently during one of her Instagram live streams. And keep in mind guys, this shit is just all for promo.
Why are you on live and telling people you're gonna drop a fucking...
Clout. People just trying to chase too much clout, man. Sometimes you just gotta chill. You just gotta chill sometimes, no cap.
Link.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since 2023 and even 2018 by not.
Bro, what in the...
She really said everyone who's been waiting since 2018, which was, if I'm doing the math correctly, 7 years ago. You know, when she was 11 years old. I don't know, I just can't help but lose a little bit more faith in humanity as the days go by.
It's crazy.
Bro, what in the Americanized capitalistic shit is this?
Capital? What? Everything is about the bag. You're just mad that you're broke. You're mad that no agency came to you before your 18th birthday and said, hey, we'll give you 30 to 40 mil to drop a link. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, that's some capping ass bullshit. No one offered her $40 million to drop a link. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her sick fuck of a brother wasn't the one recording the content.
That's a flex. That's a flex. It's not...
I think 30
Getting
M's
good grades
is a flex.
to contributing something to society?
I get good grades from school.
Get off.
Are you dead ass?
Bro, get the...
Are we dead ass? The link is dropping whether you want it or not.
Get off of live.
She then would go on to say, I did it, link in bio, all content shot at 12:01
This
on my
is
18th
crazy.
birthday. And then she posts this picture where she's wearing this shirt that says corn star in training. I mean, I guess I just don't really see why some people, like, get off on this type of thing. Like, they want to see the girl's birth certificate to make sure they can goon to her the second she turns 18. They want the fucking hospital records. And I'm telling you guys, this shit is just so
It's crazy,
PDF
man.
coded, where she says, freshly 18, please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shots at 12:01, only available for 24 hours. And it's just one of those things where I don't care if it's technically legal. This is just a disgusting thing for not only her to do, but obviously for everyone who goes and subscribes to this or looks forward to this type of thing. To me, it's like you were just so unbelievably down bad, and you need to end up on some sort of list, because you're just playing on such a slippery slope. But apparently, guys, I'm the crazy one, because she says she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours. $1 million, Lil Tay just broke the fuck out of OF. And it's just so funny to me that this has now become something to, like, be proud of. There's, like, a sense of accomplishment. And in the modern day, there's also this sense, like, oh, if it's making money, it's okay. Look, she made $1 million. While everyone else is slaving away, they can't even pay their bills. They don't even have a place to live. They can barely afford the groceries. And then she just has life on easy mode. And then she finally shares all the money she made in apparently 3 hours. And she shares these alleged numbers where she got around $500,000 from personal messages, $26,000 in tips, and $500,000 in subscriptions, totaling to over $1 million in the first 3 hours. So yeah, it's essentially just the same thing that we saw
Who
with
is
Bad
buying
Baby a
these
couple years
things,
back.
man?
I do think that she was even more successful in her 18th birthday OF venture. And while I'm sure some of you will disagree with me, I don't know, something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me. It feels disgusting. And it's just crazy to see the now effects of someone who was
so
exploited
disgusting,
in their early childhood and taught all these bad lessons about life and money and flexing on people and looking down on others, has now chose to in turn exploit herself the very first chance that she gets. I also don't think that social platforms should be okay with hosting this type of message, especially if someone's trying to do this thing when they're still like 17 years old. I don't get why you would allow them to promote themselves in that way on your platform, because A lot of these tweets, they aren't going viral because people are actually sharing them. They're going viral because the new Twitter algorithm literally just chooses to put them on people's profile. All of these have like millions upon millions of impressions. I don't know, I just hope that none of y'all out there are subscribing to this type of shit. I mean, to me, it's like one of those things, like, you never have a second thought as you're entering your credit card, debit card.
It's so crazy, man.
You never have, like, post-nut clarity.
Thank you for the people who stayed in tune to the video.
My life. Why am I paying for this?
Thank you.
I don't know, it's getting weird out here, guys, but thanks for watching. Let me know what y'all's opinions are down below. Thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but y'all know it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other weird, nasty shit out here needs to be covered. So I'm out. Peace!